Hey everybody, it's John Hope Bryant, founder, chairman, and chief executive officer of Operation Hope. Hello, we're live all around the world. I know South Africa will be checking in, and United States, all over the country will be checking in. I'm in Washington, D.C. I'm at Gallup headquarters, and I'm the CEO of Operation Hope and the author of How the Poor Can Save Capitalism, Rebuilding the Path to the Middle Class, a solution for the 100% folks with too much month at the end of their money. And this is the civil rights movement, unbought and unbossed, unbiased, nonpartisan, rebuilding the path to the middle class and reclaiming our lives. I'm here to introduce two bad brothers, actually three bad brothers. Staffing me today here at the Gallup headquarters, our office in Washington, D.C., is Janae Roscoe, who's hiding in the corner, who is part of the video. Has got 1.3 million views that's entitled The New Slavery. You should check that out. And then Lucas Turner Owens, who no doubt is not shy. Here he is, who works in my public policy office. Okay, now Lucas, go back over there. So Ed, I want you, Lucas, to tell me some of the names that are signing in and some of the questions that they have. Now, we have 3 civil rights soldiers. 2 of them are young civil rights soldiers, and one of them is a wannabe young civil rights soldier like me. We have Terry Everett, and we have, well, the senior Terry, right? Terrence. Yes, sir. All right, and then we have Terry and Terrence Everett, 1 R and 2 T's, they corrected me, who you might have seen on this compelling video where they have almost 100 million video views, making smart cool, so kids want to stay in school. Really moving from just black excellence to just excellence. Because they realize you cannot be black for a living. You got to be good at what you do. And they understand. If you're born black in America, you're born on probation. You got to be twice as smart, twice as intelligent, twice as well dressed, twice as prepared. Get up early, stay late. They understand that over, around, and through it, you got to get to it. And they have done it through an incredible story where their father, who I just adore, I love this black man. And I'm going to say it. I love this black man. He's a bad brother. So he will tell you that he had a high school education. He will tell you and admit that he went to the long-term resort, prison. It was for marijuana. And they indicted him for that. He went and did his time. Didn't get angry about it. Made use of it. Got educated. Learned from people there. He shouldn't be there. And realized what his grandfather had told him. Was your grandfather or your father? Grandfather told him. You got to speak up so they can hear you. The grandfather told him that your name is your legacy, and don't let your name die with you. Did I get that right? Yes, sir. Don't let your name die with you. So he thought and reimagined his children. And he had 3 kids, and he had a wife who would go to medical school, spend an hour sleeping in her car, and then, or go to work, spend an hour in her car, then go to school, so that she could become an RN. She's an RN now? Registered nurse, right? And this brother decided that he wanted his kids to go to college, and his kids went to this beautiful college, but they ran out of money, too much month at the end of their money. And so they went there like responsible people to say, hey, we can't pay all this, but we want to do all we can. And in the midst of that, God made a way out of no way. Coincidence is God's way of staying anonymous. So these brothers, it was snowing and it was cold, and where most people are doing weed or something in the dorm when it's cold, I'm not saying anybody you know, they decided to be creative and do some videos. The video now has, how many views?
7 million views.
That video has 7 million views.
70 million.
No, excuse me.
70.
Sorry, see that? 70 million views. Hold on. That was 70 million? 70. 70 million views. And they're going to do it for you right now. And by the way, when they did this, they made the school so popular for diversity. And by the way, this brother wants to be, tell him?
A dentist.
Technology. All right, we're back. We're back. I'm not going anywhere. So this brother's going to be a dentist.
Yes, sir.
Just like Andrew Young's father was a dentist, by the way. And this brother's going to be a
neurosurgeon.
A dentist and a neurosurgeon. And no, ladies, you can't marry them. They're going to get a job. They're going to get their career. Then they're going to get married. Then they're going to have children in that order, right? And so these 2 gentlemen are going to join the professions. But in order to get there, they get their college education. Well, they ran out of money. They did this great video. The school was so appreciative of them, they zeroed out their debt at the university. Ain't God good? All right, let's hit it. So your stage. You can get closer if you like, so they can see.
Guys, we have folks turning in from Cape Town, Kansas, Dallas, North Carolina, Atlanta, all across the world.
Wait, we gotta get inside the camera.
You want to give us some names?
Hi, Brenda Mitter, turning in from Chicago. David Sims, we see you. And a lot of folks have tuned in over the last 5 minutes, and we're going to keep giving shout-outs as we go.
All right, there you go.
Are you ready?
All right.
My name is Terrence.
Who?
What it do?
Okay.
Biology major from VCU.
Okay.
I'm also a chemistry minor too. Get 'em. Neurology's one I want to pursue. Go ahead. My name is Terry.
There it is.
That's my twin.
Oh, yeah.
VCU is also where I attend.
Baby.
It's therapy, bio, and medicine.
Let's get it. Woo.
But excellence.
And that was
Okay, now that's one of the, you guys have a whole series now, right?
yes, sir.
And how many videos have you done?
About 7, holistically geared towards the excellence for Bthemovement.
All right, well, tell them a little bit about why you do this, why you made Smart Cool, and why you think this is so important. Tell them what your dad told you also about why you needed to move this from just be the black movement to be the movement or be a black excellence to this excellence. But your own word, why is important to you and what you're trying to do for our people, and then we can answer a couple questions and give their time back. By the way, they're going to meet a billionaire today. They're going to meet Jim Clinton, the CEO of Gallup, right after they finish with you.
All right, well, so basically after the Black Excellence video, my parents thought it was a great idea to create a nonprofit organization known as Bthemovement. And basically what we do is travel to different schools and instill hope and aspirations inside of the youth in our community to achieve higher education. Now the purpose was for the video and Bthemovement is because we're tired of seeing all of the negative images that they portray us as. And I'm just tired of hearing all this negative stuff. You can't even play the music like hip-hop in stores like JCPenney's. So we were like, why not create something and make a positive spin on it so it's holistically positive and it makes us look as what we are trying to aspire to be.
What they're really trying to say is the music is every word is bitch, motherfucker, and nigga, and you can't play that shit in office buildings. You can't, it don't work, right? You win the battle and losing the wars. They're making smart sexy, and they're 19. Here we're back. Okay, we're about to wrap. We don't give up in Operation Hope. This is the civil rights movement, so we're about to wrap this up soon. So they're going to tell you a little bit more about what they do and what they learned today.
All right, so a little bit more of what we do off Terrence's little spiel is that Bthemovement, the reason we started rapping, initially we weren't really focused on like the holistic approach, but then when we started reminiscing on memories, seeing how our videos touched people, and after we got a following, we seen that self-identification is really important. Like we couldn't really self-identify with the lyrics being permeated through those raps that are typically modern and more popular. So we took the—
They're talking about bitches and hoes and niggas. All that shit don't work. That's what they're saying. That's not them. That's what they were trying to say. And they don't want their children to be called bitches and hoes, and neither should you. All right, back to the story. I'm just translating for you.
All right, and also with that, we have like some popular artists where they rap and you can't even really hear what they're saying. And so we've come to realize that it's not really the words, it's more so the production. So if you can find a way to get the same production or something similar to it and then start rapping actual words, then the people will start reciting the words and then starting to realize that I identify with this music.
You're talking about basically the African tradition of where rap came from in the first place, which is where it came from in the first place. They're returning it to its roots. Oh my God, what a miracle. Unbelievable.
Oh yeah, that's basically our end goal, is just to inspire the youth, and our medium itself is just modern hip hop.
All right, you want to say anything?
After having a conversation with Mr. Hope, I've learned a lot today within 15 to 20 minutes that we've actually had time to have a conversation. I've learned to be comfortable in your own skin, and we do need more role models, so father figures out there or just men out there that really want to help the youth. Please feel free to do so, because we need you guys, mothers as well, and for the youth, we need you guys to create this positivity and help us in join our movement to help permeate the positivity throughout our society.
So this is a special surprise to them. They don't know I'm saying this, but I'm going to personally give them a $1,000 scholarship to help with the books and to help them with their education. And don't worry, it's in food stamps, but in a Mexican peso. But you will get it. No, I'm serious. It'll be. They're gonna give them a scholarship, and I'm gonna give them an internship if they want it. Operation Hope, a paid internship for both of them. They can turn it down if they like, but they get to work with Janae Roscoe in our government relations office. They're hearing about it right here on the live video. But this is what you get when you do it right. They were about what they gave, not what they got. It's about what they had to give, not what they had to get. It's about living for we and not just about me. It's about being a civil rights soldier, and it's not just being an ignorant and trying to live with something larger and more important than themselves. Whatever goes around comes around. So I want Dad to come in here as we wrap this up. I want all you guys to give him a virtual hug. Give him some love out there. This is the dad. This is a real black man who did it right, raised his children, took care of his responsibility, shows up for his kids, showed up here today with his kids, don't give in, don't give up, and believes that they can be the American dream. What'd you say when they just said they want to be black excellence? What'd you tell them?
I say, do away with the black excellence. Just be excellent. Be excellent. That's all you need to be is excellent.
Well, hello. I mean, you don't have to vote to be black. You are black, but you cannot be black for a living. You have got to be. Look, just be just be good at what you do. If Obama was a black president, he'd been a first-term president and a second-term president. You've got to be a great leader who happens to be black and not just a black leader. You've got to be a great craftsman, a great politician, a great entrepreneur, whatever it is, who happens to also be black. Be proud of the fact that you're black, but serve the rest of the world, and then you will bring pride back to your own race, just like these two young men. Give them some virtual love. I'll answer all the detailed comments later. I'm going to get off of here now because, well, you never want to be the old guy in the club. Bye.